Hello everyone, welcome to Verilog tutorial 8. I am going to design multiplexer 2 to 1 using case statement, and this is the programming for multiplexer 2 to 1 case statement in which we get output from 1 bit output from 2 input port by selection. Right? According to the selection, we can get output whether input 1 or input 2. So I have to define input 1, input 2 and selection as an input and output, mux output as an output. I have to read this. So one register is defined there. Now in the always statement, whenever selection input 0 and input 1 is there, at that time begin mux. When case statement selection, now when selection is 0 bit, when the selection is 0, at that time input 1 is going to output, and whenever the selection 1 is there, at that time input number 2 is selected as a output 2. So now we have to synthesize this program. Oh, one error is there. Okay, one is selection is not declared here, so I have to selection. Okay, yes, synthesize. So the synthesize is successful. Now to check this program using test bench, so going to simulation and then simulate behavioral model. Now this is the test bench in which we had selected input number, input 1 as a 1 and input 2 as a 0. Okay, now selection as a 0 bit, so input underscore 0 will be propagated over mux out. When the input is 1, input underscore 0 is 1, input underscore 0 is 0 and selections is 0, at the time this mux output is 1, means input underscore 1. Now when selection is 1, at the time input underscore 1 will be the mux output. In this case, when the selection is 1, at the time input underscore 1 0 is mux output 0.